Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Winch here with Defenders USA. I'm at Ted's Shooting Range in Queen Creek, Arizona. Just a fantastic range. They've graciously started allowing us to come out here, us at Defenders, to come out to their range and do some filming. And I'm just so glad to be a part of these people. It's just a great place, a great store. Feel free to come here and buy their stuff. It's a good place. Anyways, we're on the range today and I want to go through some just draw stroke things. We're going to be using concealcarry.com's target. This is the new one. I think Riley Bowman came up with this target, and a great dude and fantastic trainer. But all we're going to be working on today is just putting it in the A zone of this USPSA target, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to be shooting from 7 yards, and I'm going to be working on a draw stroke. Now, I'm going to be drawing from drawing my H&K VP9 from my Haven Defense Co. or Haven Defense Company holster. By the way, Haven Defense is a good friend of mine. Brent Hickman runs that company. If you're looking for some great holsters, Haven Defense CO, just fantastic holsters. But so I'm going to be pulling from my appendix carry and shooting at this, and I'll be doing it 7 yards. Now, right now we're on the 3-yard line. So as the target goes out now, it's going to go out to 10 yards. So we really have a 7-yard difference. And I'm going to be using a timer, and I'm going to hit the button. I have no idea when it's going to go off because it's going to go off at random. I'm going to simply draw from concealment, drive out, and make one shot. The idea here is for me to pressure test my own training and my abilities today. And I'm going to do it on camera, right? So always it gets a lot slower when on camera, but I'm going to be shooting from right here. My purpose here is several things. One, I want you to see some of the work that I'm doing. So if you're looking for how to train yourself, here's some ideas on how to do it. But also the other purpose is to record this so I can ship it off to other people, and I can go back and look at in hindsight and see where my inefficiencies are and where I can fix things. Now, when I do this, generally I tend to live somewhere in the 0.8, 0.9 range time frame, right? Less than 1 second. And some days when things aren't going well, maybe it runs up to a 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 range. I prefer it to be a faster draw stroke, so I'm going to be working on that today. I'm probably going to start slow just to feel everything, and then I'll pick up the speed from there. After we've done 5, 6, whatever it is, rounds from here, we're going to have the camera move so you can see me truly from the side as I do it. And after some rounds there, we're going to move it to the front so you can see it from there. So I'll call off the times, and I'll call off where the hits are here so that we see what's going on. And I'm also going to try to call any corrective actions I know in each draw stroke I need to do. All right, boys and girls, here we go. So eyes and ears, and it's heading out to 7 yards. So I'm going to check my gear. Make sure everything is right. Okay, so again, the clock is starting at random, so we're just going to work through a couple draw strokes. Another thing to add, I'm going to start with my hands in different positions, right? Whether it's a prepared position, what is oftentimes called the clover leaf. I like that one. The fig leaf, I think they call it. I'm also going to have my hands up. I also have a tendency to, when I get defensive, right, with my gun or something I feel might be coming, I might oftentimes have this hand up, and I tend to grab the bottom of my shirt with this one, just kind of preparing for it. And of course, I've had to use a startle response before myself personally, so I might start from the startle response also. All right, here we go. On the beep. Okay, took a long time with that one. I really wanted to see it and feel it. That was a 1.48. So 1.48, almost 1.5 seconds. So it's now time to pick up the speed. It was a good dead center punch, so I'm good with that. Okay, that was a 1.45. Didn't pick up much speed, did I? Okay, so I fumbled my draw stroke in there. I didn't have my pinky settled well, and I felt the gun, or at least the optic, I could tell my dot was kind of floating. So I took the time to tighten down and seat my pinkies, my hands really well on there, and then I let it fly. So that was a 1.53. So not a lot of difference because I went to the gun faster that time. I decided to explode on the B of the beep, right? The beginning of the beep, not to wait till the end, but to go as quickly as I could. So then I had time to actually make the fixes that were needed. Here we go again. One more time, bad grip. I fixed it, and that was a 1.55. So let's now pick up the pace. Okay, that was a dead center shot. That was a 1.16. So if you can see it, a 1.16, dead center, perfect shot. Draw stroke was efficient. I'd like to pick up the speed from here. Don't worry about that guy. Don't worry about that guy. Time was 1.15. Okay, so 1.15. Bad seating on my grip, and I just let it rip anyways. 1.33, 1.33. Took way too much time. I slowed down here. I walked it in too slowly. I sat and confirmed it. So not a good one there. I think we're going to go ahead and move the camera. All right, here we go. On the beep. .117, 117. I'm not going to talk about shot placement on that one. It was fast. This hand wasn't doing the right amount of work. So I'm going to really work on seating this hand, building torque in it, and sealing the sides of the hands, right? The bone to bone, the chicken wings of the bone, sealing that well. 1.45. 1.45. Notice my hands are going from a different distance. It's always going to add a tenth or 2/10 of a second. At least it does for me. .143. .131. I'd really like to pick up the pace on things. I'm going to focus on clearing the shirt sooner, getting the gun faster, stabbing and bouncing it out, and driving it harder to the target, just barely slowing down as I get there. You probably saw it from this side. I had a terrible grip on this one. I got the gun to the target, saw my dot was off, and then had to adjust with it. It was still a 136. If I hadn't had to make that correction, probably about a 118, somewhere in there. Dead center punch. That was a 1-2-3. I went faster to the gun, so I need to pick up the pace. Let it go. Wasn't a good movement of the shirt. .118. Movement of the shirt. I didn't clear it well. So instead of scraping it up and gathering the whole thing, I think I felt myself grab it and pull it up, and I kind of caught the tail. So I tend to like to kind of scrape up and move the whole thing. So I'm going to focus on that one. Okay, that was a 1-2-2. Dead center punch, over confirmed. We'll try one more time. But a good shot. It's just 1-1-2 or 1-2-2. I'd like to go a little faster than that. Okay, a little bit better. That was a 1-0-6, and it was a really good shot. Okay, so one more time. Terrible, awful grip. We're going to forget that one. It was a 1-1-0. The round went, I'm not even going to tell you about it, okay? All right, so let's move the camera just a little bit to the front. At the same time, switch out some ammo. Okay, press check. All right, here we go. So here's why I'm doing that. If I start a draw stroke and it's not right, what I don't want to do is build bad habits. So several times I've fought through a bad draw stroke. I'd rather not do that. I really only want to encode perfection. So, or at least as best as I can do it. So if you feel that in your training or in your practice, let it go. back off, start all over again. Okay, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 7. Dead center punch, 1, 2, 7. Good shot, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6. I feel like I'm not coming up high enough and applying enough pressure to drop the dot in. So I'm going to try to bring the gun higher so it comes more into my line of sight. That's what I sensed and felt that last time. Okay, I focused on, I actually did. I watched the dot literally come down and just from the 12 o'clock right perfectly into the target itself. It was an excellent shot, and that was a 119. And I saw a lot of the dot. I felt it a lot. So if that's the case, I can certainly pick it up by 0.2 of a second. Excellent shot, 104, 104. Okay, 108, 108. It's slightly outside the A zone, just slightly. Excellent shot. Went dead center. That was a 113. Let's give it one more try. Dead center punch. Dead center punch. And that was a 102, if you can see that. 102. So absolutely dead center. It looks like I'm finally getting to that point after a little practice. I'm moving into the closer to the 1 second range, but that's just really what I'm working on today. I wanted you to see it from these different angles. So one, for those of you watching this, feel free to give me some feedback, right? Always looking to improve, but I'm also going to ship this off to some friends like Brian Hill, the complete combatant, maybe AJ Zito, Practical Performance, and some others to see, hey, what's some coaching you can give to me from what I've done today. All right, boys and girls, just talking about training. Adam Winch, Defenders USA, Queen Creek, Arizona at Ted's Shooting Range. Take care.